Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. The Red Sox have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Sean Manaea gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, on the mound now is Sean Manaea, the pride and joy of Indiana State University. Low 3/4 arm angle. He reminds me a lot of former Met pitcher Sid Fernandez. Mid to upper 90s fastball, a true slurve. He also has a straight changeup and a funky arm angle. He's really tough on lefties.
Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. Fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game. No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. His career numbers against Manaea. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Bradley, originally from the state of Virginia, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Nunez stands at second with no outs. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Weakly hit towards first. Olsen takes it in. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try.
And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And gone. An absolute bomb.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this is high, a ball and a strike. His career numbers against Manaea, an impressive 4 for 7. Lifted down the line in left. Kenna shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs. Now at the plate, number 22. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a ball hit in the air.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing crisp baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm a bit worried about the second hitter. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it?
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And this one is gone, a home run. Here's Jed Lowry now. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 8 hits in 20 at-bats. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. That's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. And this will be taken by Pedroia for route number 2. Here's Chris Davis now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Sale into the windup. Here he comes, 0-1. Swing and the ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Into the box now, Steve Pearce. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. His career numbers against Minaya, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Grounder down the line at third. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Olsen moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 3, Sandy.
Digging in, Sandy Leon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. He swings and grounds it to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And there's one down now. So now it's Mark Hanna. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 2 for 6. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts coming on. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Jonathan Lucroy would be next. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Olsen comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Mookie Betts. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Two and 1 now to Mookie. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Trying to pick things up where we left off. J.D. Martinez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Martinez at second with 2 down. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Benintendi is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Number 22.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 22. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 4-1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in for his second at bat, Marcus Semien. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. A ball and no strikes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And Mookie will make the play, and that. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
How about it?
Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Pierce aboard here at first with nobody out. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And a neck-high fastball that time. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder giving chase. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Here's Jed Lowry now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a liner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike 1. Tapped down the line. That goes foul, 2 strikes on him now. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he misses there, 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
0-1 the count. Sale's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Chapman is off at first with 2 away. Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to. So stepping in, Sandy Leon. He singled his last time up.
Number 3, Sandy
First pitch of the
Leon.
at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Soft liner towards center, and that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Third baseman.
Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Lowry, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down and the inning will continue. He pulls into third safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that's in there, base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 3 runs. So now it's Mark Hanna. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. And it's 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Now at the plate, number 22. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Lou Trevino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Benintendi leads off second with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Digging in and looking for more, Sandy Leon. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 7-2 ball game. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piscotty's there for it. And that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Jed Lowry. Here's the first pitch to him.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
And another foul ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So digging in now, Matt Chapman. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And it's fouled away. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Mookie Betts. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Mookie Betts.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that's the first out of the inning. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Heading out towards shallow right. The Scotty's on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
first offering on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Martinez, the runner at second with one away. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And there's out number 2. At the plate, Steve Pearce comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Mitch Moreland will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. And Mitch Moreland will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Up next for Oakland.
So now it's Mark Hanna. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Stephen Piscotty is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that's through into center field, base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. Where a runner on third, less than 2 outs, all you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that, hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
To second for 1. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ryan Butcher has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. Missed with a slider.
2 strikes.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting number
the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Popped him up. Olsen is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Sandy Leon singled homer run in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down. Striding into the box, number 22. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Settling in now, Marcus Semien. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Drew Pomeranz will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. In there, and it's even at 1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The relay throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well. Jed Lowry now not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. At the knees, strike 1. Semien leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Tapped out in front of home. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Joe Kelly enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 56.
In there, 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be found.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Corey Garrett enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a high pop-up. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the 0-1. Chopper foul. Hit to short. Simeon's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
How about it?
Here's Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. Rafael Devers is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base.
9th inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Matt Olson's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. At the plate, Mark Hanna. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an